What's going on, everybody? Emmett Smith 22 here, bringing you another OSVets game, Season 5, Bengals versus the Falcons. This week, the Ravens actually fell to the New York Jets, which means this game is very important for the Bengals. A win this week would mean next week the Bengals could possibly jump on top in the division with a victory. So this game has added meaning to it. The Atlanta Falcons come into this game with one win, but no significant injuries to note. They opened the game with a strong pass there. They caught me with a screen. My defense has always been a strong suit, and I try to let them do their thing. James Laurinaitis with the user pick. And he's going to take it all the way back to the house. As you see, my defense, it's going to score its own points. Offensively, I've taken a more conservative style, going back to running the ball more. I opened the season trying to do my own version of the run and shoot, and it was successful, but with a bunch of key injuries, I had to pretty much drop that plan. Right here, the Falcons run all the way to the house. I think that was a 80-yard run. They caught me napping, and yeah, so much for my great defense, huh? Calvin Fletcher with the big catch right there. But yeah, as you'll see in this game, I kind of opened things back up again a little bit because the Falcons, to their credit, played a great run defensive game, and they didn't really give up too much. I did pick up some first downs on a couple of tosses like you'll see here, but for the most part I didn't get no real big gains. There's probably one in this game that I can remember. We'll get to that when we see it. And there's another big playmaker for me right there, George Binns. He has stepped up big time, and probably one of the biggest free agent pickups that I have ever made. George Binns was drafted by a team, but they felt they didn't need him. He was cut. I snagged him, and turned out to be one of the better signings that I've made. He's made a great punt and kickoff returner, and right now he's a great slot receiver. Right there, Octavius Hardy punched it in for a touchdown, and we jump up 14-7. But the Falcons, their drive right there is going to stall. They went a quick 3 and out, so we're going to come back on offense, and we just go right back to attacking. Falcons played a really good defensive game, really, and I have to give them a ton of credit for that. Made a lot of good reads, and right there, as you see, he got after Freeman quite often and made some pretty big plays. There's another sack. 3rd and 29. I don't think I can overcome that. In fact, I don't. It ends up being a 3 and out. Yeah, it's changing philosophies. Right here, Antonio Cromartie with the pick. The world's greatest father is going to take it to the house. You got to earn that paycheck, boy. In this game, I think he actually did. A couple interceptions. And the Falcons back with the ball. They're down 2 scores early. At this point, I'm thinking blowout. I'm thinking just get some more points on the board, stay aggressive, and get this ball moving down the field. Hopefully we can keep this ball rolling. Right there, A.J. Green beats his defender with a big catch. We move the ball into field goal range. A.J. Green having another big season. I know he's happy. Denario Alexander, kind of the forgotten man on the team since all the wide receiver pickups, but with the injuries, he's playing a big role again. And then right there, Calvin Fletcher catches it right over the middle, puts it in for 6, giving me a 3-score lead early, 28-7. But you know, this is Madden after all, and right here, I got burned deep, and that was just painful. see guys diving at the feet of a player they know they can't catch. It's just pitiful. Falcons keeping themselves alive. They're down 28-14. One of the better plays of the game so far right here. AJ Green is going to break it for a touchdown. I just noticed on the left side there was absolutely nobody covering him. So I figured, hey, why not take a shot and see what happens. Normally the line will knock that down, but luckily they didn't. And we force another 3 and out here. But then we get forced into a 3 and out, so we're forced to punt. Falcons backed up at their own 5-yard line, and there's the world's greatest dad earning the trophy again, and he's bouncing around like a pinball before he gets taken down at the 24. Gonna try a little bit of trickeration here. Throw the ball to Hardy. Can Hardy take it? Go Hardy, go Hardy. Touchdown. No, he goes out at the 1, but he still gets the touchdown though. I wasn't lying. Just so you know. Alright, let's see. Falcons dropping back to pass. Another deep pass. Could it be into double coverage? Oh my goodness, he comes down with the ball. Just when I think the Falcons are going to be done, they keep answering, they keep answering, they keep answering. Here we go. They go 3 and out after completing that, and they knock in the field goal to make it 17-42. And it's pretty much the end of the half. 17 seconds. Not much can happen then, you know. Just the way it works. But the Bengals get the ball to the 50. Fletcher catches the pass, and because of over pursuit, the Bengals score right before halftime. And that has to hurt. 49-17 instead of 42-17. The game looks like it's getting a little bit out of hand at this point. But then the Falcons, again, as I said, they keep on answering, they keep ticking, and right here they're going to bring it all the way to the 10. They score a touchdown. Sorry, I don't know how that got cut out. But making it 24-49, and then the Bengals punt the ball. So now the Falcons have the ball again, and James Laurinaitis, this time not a user pick, steps in front of the ball and takes it all the way inside the 15. Big play. And then right here, the favorite target for the Bengals over the past 3-4 seasons. Calvin Fletcher doing a little dance. You earned it. Deep pass over the middle, hooking up. Oh, man. That was again like last week. Into the zone where I'm supposed to be covering, and I got a little too aggressive. Here it goes again with the more aggression. Oh, my goodness. The Falcons are charging back. But they only get a field goal. They went 3 and out again in the interest to save time. Let's see. Octavius Hardy right here breaking a 95-yard run. As I said earlier, they did a great job stopping me on the run, but it was just this one play, and that's where all of Hardy's yards came from. I think he had 150 yards, 95 on 1 carry. I'll take it. So the Bengals will notch the extra point here. And at this point, the game is pretty much in hand. It's 63-27. But the Falcons, to their credit, they kept fighting. And you know what? I feel this game could have been different if it wasn't for all the turnovers. The Falcons had a ton of turnovers. Right there, they're going to score to make it 63-34. And they just keep battling. Never once did they quit. They earned my respect this game. And right here, there's another fumble, and as you see, they're getting some breaks now. If it wasn't for all those early turnovers, quite possibly a different story. Right here, sack, fumble. Is it going to be a touchdown? Cedric Ellis gets a little too arrogant and flips the ball, thinking he's going to hit his teammate, but he's no quarterback. Here we go, Matt Ryan dropping back to pass, trying to make something happen. Finds a receiver over the middle. Now they got a minute and something to go. And they're hurrying back to the line. They're trying to make anything happen at this point. And here's another deep pass and user pick. I've been working on my user skills. It's paid off. As you see, 2 user picks, both could have been for touchdowns, but right here, laying it down. That's the end of the game, pretty much. Gonna come out and knee the ball, show the opponent a little bit of respect. Falcons definitely earned it this game. 63-34 is gonna end up being the final score. Here we go. We're gonna take the knee at the 40-second mark, and that will run the time down, and that will seal the game. Bengals win 63-34. They face the Ravens next week in a big division game. Emmett Smith 22 bringing you the play-by-play, and see you next week.